At many conferences these days, I hear speakers refer to the frightening finding from a study I performed several years ago, namely that as long as general partners are able to make creative choices between different private equity benchmark providers, and with respect to the exact definition of their vintage year, over 75% of all funds can claim top quartile status. This clearly points to the need to look beyond just the top quartile criterion, as benchmarking of funds based on their vintage year often implies comparing apples to oranges. Intuitively, one would want to compare the performance of a given private equity fund to those other private equity funds who made similar investments. Unfortunately, the choice of such a peer group is non-trivial and often questioned because of its inherent subjectivity. PERACS offers an objective and formulaic way to determine the relevant set of peer funds for each private equity funds, based on an empirical assessment of the similarity in investment choices between these funds. To this end, we algorithmically assess and compare key investment characteristics, such as deal size, industry, geography, and investment timing. This allows us to determine for our clients which private equity funds are most similar to the funds that want to be benchmarked. We then calculate the relevant peer benchmark based on the latest performance data on these most similar funds, using the degree of similarity as a weighting scheme in the performance aggregation. The result is a yardstick that conveys two important messages. First, it expresses the average performance of the type of deals a general partner has chosen, the average performance to an average GP, and hence it makes it possible to assess whether a general partner has chosen deals that perform well in general. Second, by comparing the fund performance to this benchmark, we can see whether this general partner has been able to better execute these deals than the average competitor.